Hindi ko mailalarawan sa salita ang napakalaking tagumpay na ibinigay ni Diyos sa ginawang ito na Iglesia ni Cristo sa Times Square. Masasabi kong ang lahat ng naganap dito bunga ng pagpapanata ng lahat ng kapatid dito sa Amerika at bunga ng panalangin ng ating tagapamahalang pangkalahatan na hiniling nga sa Diyos na ibigay na lahat ang tagumpay sa okasyong ito. Sapagkat ayon sa ating tagapamahala, ang okasyong ito ang kakasangkapatin ng Diyos para makilala ng lubos ang Iglesia ni Cristo dito sa Amerika. Dinagsa ito ng una ng mga kapatid, ng mga homeless people, ng mga batang galing sa orphanage, at nakita ko na napakaraming taga rito sa New York ang tumigil at nanood kasama na yung mga turista. Takang-taka sila kung ano itong ginagawang ito. Ang nangyaring himala ay ganito. 4 na araw pa bago ito, inanunsyo ng Weather Bureau rito na mayroong bagyong dadating. At tamang-tama, ngayong araw sana ngayon dadating. Akalain mo, biglang na-dissipate, nawala ang bagyo. At kagabi, sa television, na ngayong araw na ito magiging cloudy at very big chance ng rain. Pero mula kaninang maga hanggang ngayon nagsasalita at natapos na, napakaganda ng araw, sumikat ang napakagandang araw.
Hello, New York! I'm Brother Barry Thompson, and on behalf of the Church of Christ and the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, welcome to the International Aid for Humanity. Now with me today is Sister Cynthia Van Schemelhout. How are you, Sister Cynthia?
I'm doing great, Brother Barry. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining us in this inaugural event. Friends, as Church of Christ members, we understand that helping others is a Christian responsibility. The Church of Christ is a global religious organization committed to constantly enriching its members' spiritual life and to consistently bring positivity to society during very trying times.
To read to us the message from the Executive Minister of the Church of Christ, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, please welcome Brother Gregory Worthen, a minister of the gospel.
On behalf of the members of the Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ from all over the world, I extend my heartfelt and profound sympathies to the people of New York City, particularly those who were worst hit by Hurricane Sandy and are still suffering from this calamity. The Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ, through its main arm of charity works, the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation Incorporated, provided relief operations to the victims of Hurricane Sandy. This time, we are donating a total amount of $150,000 to the different government agencies of New York City, which responded to the needs of the people of this city when it mattered most. We are also handing out gift bags to homeless people. We know that such an amount and gifts are small compared to the enormous damage inflicted by the recent superstorm, the efforts of the agencies that came to their succor, and the sufferings of the homeless. But these go with our deepest sympathies and our prayers to the Lord, that in times of great trials and hardships, He will grant comfort to the victims and alleviate their sufferings, and grant blessings to those who help them. Signed by the Executive Minister of the Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ, Eduardo V. Manalo.
Since I was younger, I knew the Lord God was with me. His power greater than any possibility. Though I know right now this world is so, so cold, but I promise forever I'll remain in His fold. I am a member of, you are a member of, we are members of the Church of Christ. I
City on its road to recovery. Today we have gifts for you as we wish you safety in the days ahead. You're welcome. The FYM Foundation volunteers will distribute these gift bags with pleasant surprises inside. We have special gift bags also for children who are with us today, including gift cards from Toys R Us and a ride in their Ferris wheel.
Here to assist in the giving of the bags to the children is Brother Glicerio B. Santos Jr.
Narito na ang umaga, pagkatapos ng bagyo ay may pag-asa. Huwag mag-alala, nariyan ang Ama. May kasangkapan siya na handang tumulong sa'yo. Sa mamamayan.
As Christians, we are taught to share our faith and to love our neighbors, which also means helping them, especially in times of need.
The Felix Y. Manalo Foundation is a charitable arm of the Church of Christ. Through the International Aid for Humanity projects, the foundation aims to help not just individuals, but communities all over the world, most especially during times of calamities. 20 days ago, the people of New York suffered the wrath of Superstorm Sandy, which crippled wide areas of the east coast of the United States. The worst storm the city has seen, Hurricane Sandy brought our entire area to its knees. Many lost their homes, a great number were hurt, and some even lost their lives. Let's take a look.
The wind blew hard and the water roared. Northeastern United States came face to face with Hurricane Sandy's wrath. Trees were uprooted.
And the wind blew me down. I dropped the bag and I bust my head trying to grab onto the gate. And I'm stepping on trees and stuff. Then I got back to the house, the tree fell right in front of my door, blocked the whole door. We couldn't get out.
Buildings crumbled and the streets drowned.
In a matter of 10 minutes, it was already past the car, already to the wheels. And then we were getting scared because that never happened.
People sought higher ground while the storm swallowed their homes.
Well, it was scary because we tried to make a run for it. You know, once the water started coming underneath the door, the first thing I did was shut all the circuit breakers in that circuit breaker panel. And this way, I didn't want to take a chance of getting electrocuted.
A hurricane that lasted only a few days took away what they had for years.
Everything is like gone. I don't know what to start.
Apartment in Wantor, that's been wiped out. Flooded, the refrigerator was on its side when we got there. The bed was floating in water.
And the devastation lingered longer than the rains, beating the already battered spirit of the people.
Boats are grounded on the streets down there. It's just an absolute mess. Some of them came with the pier. It was attached to the boat, and that floated up. People left their homes, and other people going in there to rob it. It's horrible down there.
From what I understand, our next door neighbor waited for 12 hours yesterday, each hour being told they're on their way, the fuel is coming, and after 12 hours they never came and she went home.
Well, I haven't had light for about 5 days. Yeah, 5 days.
They need food. We need food because there's no stores. All the stores been vandalized. Whatever was saved from the hurricane, people came and robbed them.
But we heard them and we took action, because being there for the victims and helping them get back on their feet are the first steps to their recovery.
We saw what you went through, and what you overcame in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy. And we heard what you needed. The Church of Christ, through the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, immediately mobilized 6 relief operations, 2 in New York and 4 in New Jersey. Here they are.
Was there ever a time you asked a friend for help, but your request was ignored? Whether the favor you asked was big or small, being let down, you can't help feeling hurt. But what if this time the help you were seeking was after you lost everything?
I got 4 feet of water. My first floor got flooded. I lost 2 cars. It's like a war zone. It's a really sad situation.
There's no buses. You got to be home at a certain time, so we may have to leave work early. It's really a crisis.
Despite not knowing when or how often they could expect aid from government organizations, the people of Far Rockaway grew hopeful with the visits of numerous volunteers, including those of the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation.
But I'm glad that all the community come together. Thank you guys for being in Far Rockaway, and you guys been doing an amazing job.
It's food, every clothes, everything that they're giving out is what's needed out here. So they're doing a lot of work, and I just want to say they are a godsend.
I think this is the best thing you guys have done for us, because there's a lot of people here that really, really do need help. And by you guys coming here, it just makes a difference in our lives. It really, really does.
Everybody from all over is giving us help right now, and it opened up my eyes, and I'm very grateful for that.
Thank you to the FYM Foundation, and they're doing a good thing, and they're helping a lot of people that's struggling right now. So that's something sent from God, like they say.
The church and all y'all from Philippines that's helping, God knows I appreciate all that you've done for us.
Thanks, Church of Christ. You make our day. You're really helpful to us.
Say thank you for the spiritual food as well. Thank you for the warm smile.
Thank you for the FYM Foundation for all of this, and I love y'all.
There's a saying that friends may come and go, but for the residents of Far Rockaway, its new fellowship with the members of the Iglesia Ni Cristo will last a lifetime. While the road to recovery may be long, it's a journey they won't have to make on their own.
On behalf of Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, the Executive Minister of the Iglesia Ni Cristo, Brother Glicerio B. Santos Jr. will present the check to the NYPD Foundation.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the New York City Police Foundation and the NYPD, we offer our sincere thanks to the FYM Foundation for this generous grant of $50,000. The brave men and women of the NYPD have achieved remarkable success in reducing crime and improving the quality of life in New York City. We are deeply grateful to the FYM Foundation and wish to thank Iglesia Ni Cristo, Church of Christ, and your executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, for making this gift that will help support the priority programs of the NYPD. We are grateful for your help, your commitment, and your generosity. Thank you so much.
Today, we also wish to show our gratitude to New York's firefighters, policemen, and women. While we can't do enough to express our thanks to those who risk their lives every day, we hope that this financial donation will help the FDNY Foundation in all that they do to look after the welfare of these heroes. The FDNY Foundation works directly with the FDNY to equip, train, and support them in any type of emergency or disaster.
May we have here on the stage the FDNY Foundation's Executive Director, Jean O'Shea, to accept the FYM Foundation's check donation. With her is Susan Whipper, Manager of Programs. Presenting this check on behalf of the Executive Minister of the Iglesia Ni Cristo, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. The check will be presented by Brother Glicerio B. Santos, Jr.
On behalf of the New York City Fire Department and the FDNY Foundation, we're honored to be here with you today and to receive this gift from the FYM Foundation, Iglesia Ni Cristo, Church of Christ. We'd like to say a very special thank you for the generous donation from the Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. The FDNY Foundation is the official not-for-profit for the New York City Fire Department, and this donation will help us support the critical life-saving work of the FDNY. It'll help us fund fire safety education programs for our firefighters and other programs involving education and training. We really appreciate and value the tremendous support from donors like FYM Foundation and Brother Eduardo Manalo. Thank you again.
On behalf of our brother Eduardo V. Manalo and the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, we would like to donate to the Office of the Mayor, to the goodness of his heart, 2 checks amounting to $50,000 to 2 hospitals, namely Coney Island Hospital and Bellevue Hospital.
We're also pleased to welcome from the Philippine Consulate, Ambassador Mario De Leon. Also with him is Deputy Consul General Maria Teresa Dizon de Vega and Consul Felipe Bong Carino.
Magandang hapon ho sa inyong lahat. Yeah, good afternoon to you all. You know, this is the first time that I see Times Square with so many Filipinos. You know, on behalf of the Philippine Consulate General, we're pleased to be with all of you here and to be part of this momentous occasion, which is, of course, the launching of the Iglesia Ni Cristo International Aid for Humanity, right here in the heart of New York City. You know, in particular, we wish to express, of course, appreciation for the support and contribution of the Iglesia Ni Cristo, Church of Christ, of course, and Felix Y. Manalo FYM Foundation, led by Minister Glicerio Santos, President. Palakpakan ho naman natin. Particularly for its post-Sandy humanitarian relief efforts. You know, while the hurricane damaged many lives and property, you know, the entire community rose to the occasion with an unequivocal response, and that is to help its most affected members. You know, I know that the Iglesia Ni Cristo, the church, aided flooded communities in Rockaways, Staten Island, and in New Jersey, in Edison, Jersey City, and Newark. You know, in fact, in the last 2 weekends, the Philippine Consulate General, with the support of the church, the Iglesia Ni Cristo, conducted relief services in Brooklyn and the Rockaways, where hundreds of residents of various ethnicity received hot meals, warm clothing, and groceries. Maraming salamat po sa lahat na tulong na yon. You know, today, as the Church of Christ, the Iglesia Ni Cristo, gives back to the city and the people of New York City in historic Times Square, the Philippine Consulate and the Filipino community here in the tri-state area join the church in this humanitarian event and wish them the best in their tireless and continuing efforts to build more communities grounded on generosity and spirituality.
Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, on behalf of all of us in the city of Newark, New Jersey, we want to thank you for your leadership, for your faith, and for gathering the flocks in a gesture of humanity. Hurricane Sandy, here you are in New Jersey, miles and miles away. People come from far and near in making sure that we do this gesture of humanity, of mankind, and trying to reach those that were devastated, those that were hurt and damaged in so many ways with Sandy, to have a warmer day, a better day today.
Well, it's extraordinary. It really is amazing to see people come as far away as the Philippines to be here during this time of crisis and to serve to people, to show a ministry of love, really. And a lot of people, especially in this area of the city, had extreme damage to their homes. They were displaced. Their homes are inhabitable. And so to see this kind of love, to see this kind of spiritual outreach in a very substantive way, it's very, very moving to me. And so I want to thank everybody that's been involved, as well as Brother Manalo, and just give my gratitude.
I just want to give my thanks to Executive Minister Eduardo Manalo for exporting here to the United States and to the community I represent all the goodwill that he has developed, and his followers and members, starting in the Philippines and going throughout the world. I'm glad you came here to the city of Elizabeth. We Americans are very generous people, and we're known for helping people throughout the world. It's just grateful for us to receive the help of the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation and the Church of Christ when we're in need, for the people here in America, particularly after the horrible hurricane that we just experienced, for the Filipino community, through the Church of Christ, through the FYM Foundation, to help us at this time. We're just very grateful for that. We thank you.
Narito na ang umaga, pagkatapos ng bagyo.
Ito ang sinasabi ng kapatid na Eduardo Manalo, nakakasangkapanin ng okasyong ito para makilalang lubos ang Iglesia ni Cristo. Ang mga kapatid ay lumuluha sa galak. Ipinasasabi nila kaagad kay Ka Eduardo, sabihin ko rin kay Ka Eduardo, salamat sir, tagumpay na tagumpay ang gawain ito, at nakikipagkaistan lahat ang mga ministro at kapatid na dumadalang kami lahat na bigyan siya ng maraming buhay, ng karunod kapangyarihan, sapagkat kitang-kita naming mga ministro ang pagkasya ng Diyos sa Kanya, ang paglubay ng Diyos sa Kanya, at siyang kinakasangkapan sa panong ito para mahayag ang Iglesia ni Cristo sa buong mundo.
Ang FYM Foundation.